All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dowell, one of the only pastors of truth that is here on the internet that will literally tell you the truth at the expense of your feelings and emotions. Well, I know you all can see the writing on the wall, and I am facetiously going to say GM is now offering the people that they're laying off buyouts. 4,000 something people have already taken the buyouts. All right. Well, listen to this. There's another 3,000 people that haven't taken the buyouts, and they're scheduled to be terminated by January. And we wish you a Merry Christmas. Donald Trump told us that we're in a bubble. He clearly told us, and I'm going to tell you right now, the stock market is literally inflated. It's all an illusion. You raise interest just a little bit, and it comes crashing down. You thought 2008 was something. You ain't seen nothing yet. The proverbial can that's been kicked down the road, it can't be kicked no more. And I keep telling y'all, I have told you, let's just go from 2008. I told you in 2008, that's 10 years ago, get out of debt. I can't do it for you. I didn't get you in it. I can't get you out of it. But I told you to get out of debt. So what are we having right now going on? Well, I jotted down a few notes right here. And it's just the fact. It's just the truth. We are in a recession. Period. Point blank. Right before the world's holiday seasons, Christmas season, people are getting the bad news that you ain't gonna have no job come January, and we wish you a Merry Christmas. See, that's what the economy says. The economy is crashing. Can't do nothing about it. The writing is on the wall. Let me see. What's going on today is this, is that the retail stores are suffering greatly because of e-commerce. And you should see our rural mail carrier out here. I mean, they got so many boxes in these little bitty vehicles and stuff. They're going to need a trailer to pull behind them just in order to do their mail route, because UPS, FedEx, and everybody else cannot handle the load that is going on from Amazon and these other e-commerce stores and stuff. That's why everybody wants to go that way. But anyway, what's disturbing to me is the levels of debt that people are in the day that we're living, the time and hour we live in. I said the levels, and I'm talking about an extraordinary amount of debt. And when you take away the jobs, because they're closing up, I told you, the country don't care nothing about you. It only cares about the corporations, and even that, the corporations don't care nothing about the country. It's all about the bottom line, bottom dollar. Not only GM, but Wells and Fargo is set nationwide to cut 1,000 jobs. And you can get that at Reuters, November the 15th, 2018. Starbucks usually closes 50 stores a year since this recession we've been in for a while. This year, before the end of this fiscal year, they're seeking to have 150 stores closed. And mind you, that's not the upper level management. Yes, it is. Starbucks is actually cutting the upper level management jobs. And they're talking about laying off 350 corporate employees, senior presidents, vice presidents, whole 9 yards. That's a lot of moolah. But when you start closing the stores, that's the people who are on minimum wage or at poverty levels. Look, even they're out of job now. Now everybody's going to be humbly going to the jobs that nobody would normally do anymore just to make ends meet, because they got bills to pay. I sound prophetic when I've told you over the years, get out of debt, get out of the city, and definitely come out from these religious institutions. I've told you that. I was thinking today, if electricity go off here, we're still fine. Because we've got wood stoves in almost every single home we do. Wood stoves. And we will still be able to stay warm. This cold weather is killing folks. But anyway, don't let me digress here. Let me stay the course here, okay? Nationwide, don't have enough consumer. I guess Nationwide is not on your side anymore, are they? They are scheduled to lay off 1,100 workers by January. By January. All right. What else can I put on here? Well, I'm just going to leave it short, and it ain't really sweet. And we wish you a Merry Christmas. See what I'm talking about? The only reason why this thing is even staying afloat is because they're fudging the number, they're cooking the books, and they already know the reality of it. I don't care what they say. Don't listen to these pundits and talking heads. We are in a recession. And I'm telling you right now, we already in the Great Depression. The reason why you can't see it is because the illusion of being able to print money out of thin air. I mean, just look around. We don't even have as many trees as we used to have no more in this country. We got chemtrails though, but it's amazing. But you've got to make changes. And now it's getting to the point it's too late. Because if you notice, America ain't got no debt forgiveness for you. Now, they say that they don't have debtors' prisons. I don't get it. I don't understand, because you just can't let nobody go around and continue to keep stacking up and storing up this extraordinary amount of debt and then letting these people off the hook. I just don't get it. I don't get it. There's another place, even in the marriage thing, Davis Bridal has filed for bankruptcy, Chapter 11. It says it's going to keep its stores open, but I guess it's going to actually do mail order for its dresses and stuff. So, you know, we got store closures, we got layoffs, we got Dollar Tree, GM, Starbucks, Wells and Fargo, Nationwide. It's all out there in the news that you don't even want to listen to, because you know why? They want you to be entertained. What happened to the Roman Empire before the collapse? Entertainment. Entertainment, 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 entertainment. I mean, you think about this. We're in what they call the football season, right? So they have football now on Friday night. They have football on Saturdays. College football, they got NFL on what you call Sundays, NFL on Mondays, NFL on Thursday night. I mean, the entertainment. Just be entertained. Be happy. Keep going into debt. Keep spending. And people are now in more debt than they have ever been, because you simply can't make money in this environment. The only way you can make money in this environment, you got to have money. And in order to make money in this environment and to have money, you got to have an extraordinary amount of money. And that's just so that you don't even tap into the principal. I mean, very few people have enough money to where you can live off the interest. Now, listen, if you obey the principles of the natural order of things, you can make this, you can do this, you can do this. But for the big world out there, you in some serious trouble. A buyout that GM is offering is not going to pay off your home and pay off your bills. And even if you did take that money and try to put it towards your mortgage, put it towards your car note, put it towards insurance, put it towards medical bills, put it towards just the phones and the lights and everything else, that money is going to run out real fast. Because when you take somebody that's making $80, $90, or $100,000 a year on average, let's just say between 50 and 80, you give them a buyout. That buyout may keep you afloat if you try to maintain your present lifestyle, maybe 3 or 4 years. That's just maintain living. That's not including trying to pay down the debt that you've already accumulated. And you know just as well as I do, I don't know. I don't have these people calling my house or nothing like that, but I heard that, man, these people that do these debt things, man, they are ruthless. Man, they will track you down, hunt you down, call you all kind of names and disparaging comments and just, I mean, man, whew, boy, it's bad. It's really, really bad. And now you have an influx on these dang cell phones of just companies calling you. You got to wonder where they get your phone number from. And, you know, I so-called did this little opt-in thing where you're supposed to call this particular number and you ain't supposed to have any more of these phone calls coming through your phone. Don't work. These telemarketers and everybody, man, they're looking for money. Money. And it just ain't there. If you made the moves and you've done actually what I've actually suggested that you should have done years ago, and I'm going to say this one more time. Go out and buy some tuna, some mayonnaise, some canned beans, sardines. Go out and buy some food. Store it a little bit at a time, because I'm telling you, when this, we already in this depression, when we see it physically, you're not going to be sitting down at a table having full course meals, singing Kumbaya. No, you ain't either. You're going to be thanking the Father that you actually had the mind to be able to prepare, and you was able to take some mayonnaise and mix it in with a can of tuna and have a meal. And that's just the truth. You want to be wise, you listen to wise men, not wise guys. You don't sit there and listen to these pundits on CNNBC who are lying to you, the president, and all these other people. Man, I tell you, the pain is really real. And I said it jokingly, we wish you a Merry Christmas, because, look, you can see what's happening. People have been working 20 and 30 years. Now, they are now experiencing depression. I wonder if it's going to make the death toll go up this year. I hope not.